Welcome to the delinquent part of our segment of The Gloves Are Off, and you'll understand why when I get into these topics coming up. And the first guy we have to bring up is Johnny Manziel. Rumors have been around, circulating, that Johnny Manziel could be making his way to the CFL. I have to ask this, does the CFL really need an attention grabber like Johnny Manziel to boost its profile? Andrew?
Well, he'd have to bring profile to the CFL, and he hasn't even done that for his football career. His
But
professional
he's a
one.
sideshow, and I think that's what
The CFL doesn't need a sideshow. Like you don't need that. If you want some kind of a sideshow that's going to raise your profile, you need a good player. You need a star to come up there and play in that league. You don't need a guy who has substance abuse problems and partying problems and every other problem known man to be up here causing a problem, because he's just going to be a distraction on a team. And in a 9-team league, we've talked about this before, they get more media attention here than anywhere else because there's 9 teams. It'll be an even worse problem.
Okay, how about this? I'm going to phrase this to you, Nicole. With Johnny Manziel, if he, cleaned up his act, if he did, would he still be a positive player in the CFL if he did clean up his act?
I feel like that ship has sailed, though. He's gotten such a reputation now that, I don't know, any turnaround on his part, like you said, should they have that kind of attention? I don't think that the CFL needs it. It's not the right kind of attention for the CFL, and he's a loose cannon. It's just, even if he did clean up his act, like you said, I just don't think it's a good fit. I think the damage is done, and it's the wrong kind of attention.
You're talking about wrong kind of attention. We'll talk about Hope Solo now, who has constantly been in the media for a few reasons. This one in particular, in terms of controversies, is regarding her words, choice of words towards Sweden. Subsequently after that, she got dropped by the U.S. national team, has appealed. But when you look at the whole thing in terms of the context, she got terminated, or her contract got terminated because she was being openly critical of Team Sweden, and granted her words weren't the wisest of words, but nevertheless, that's why she got terminated. Did the punishment really fit the crime in her case?
I think so. It's about time that some of these high-profile athletes, and lots of people look up to them, see some consequences from the things they say. They're not untouchable, and if they say something that is completely backwards and inappropriate, you know what? Yeah, you do deserve it.
And on the biggest stage of the Olympics,
Absolutely.
and you're doing that after you lost, talk about poor sportsmanship. You're not getting a medal, so you're starting to call it a country and how they played soccer perfectly, might I add. Congratulations to Sweden on playing the best game possible. But eventually she had to be punished for everything she's done. Is calling somebody a coward worth 6 months suspension? Yeah, probably not. But in the culmination of her entire career and everything she's done, she got off light. That's light punishment for everything.
She's done this is an ongoing issue.
Oh, it's an ongoing issue. She just can't keep her mouth shut, it seems.
Absolutely.
Just play the game, and then 6 months, maybe she'll learn. Doubt it, but by then hopefully U.S. soccer moves on.
Okay. How about this one, guys? What's worse? Joey Bosa recently signed his contract with San Diego, but it must have been an issue for that team, considering that his parents didn't want him to sign there. They wish they did something like Eli Manning did, who was refused to sign with the Chargers. Eventually did get the contract standoff all done and dusted. And then you have Ezekiel Elliott on the other day, who decided to visit a marijuana dispensary and said, I just wanted to check it out. What was worse in your mind between those?
Curious.
He's a curious George. I can't stop laughing at this one. Who makes that decision? You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to visit a marijuana dispensary.
It's a nice little field trip.
Yeah.
Must be
Did he
bored
take it
in
by
Dallas.
himself?
Well, yeah, of course. I don't know who took, but according to there is video evidence of him. I don't know if he was with a friend. They said to take it, or some people were
Oh
like,
my God.
"That's Ezekiel. Let's just put on our camera
So
phones."
the worst one is obviously though it's Joey, because his mom got involved in social media, and when it takes to that level, when now your mom's lipping off on social media about and to your team. Now
That you just signed with?
that's even better. You can't be I took a wrong turn into the pot dispensary. That's fine, but when your mom gets involved, that's a new level. That's an easy win right there.
Okay, so you're going with Joey's mom.
Joey and his
Joey's mom.
Mom.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're saying the marijuana dispensary?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't
okay.
say very much because my mom's posted on Facebook for gloves too about getting my name changed. So
My mom doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
My mom's
I
gonna
could
hate
see
me
both.
now,
I could
so.
see both sides of the spectrum now. All right, guys, we're gonna take another time out, and when we return, we have Over Under coming up next.